Neither of you understand, do you? You never have. Hell wasn't home, and heaven was, well, hell. The only place I've ever felt wanted or respected
is here with humanity.
Yes! This is my home!
Why don't you tell me something? How does she end up dying in a hailstorm of bullets and you get away without a scratch? I think that's interesting, don't you?
The benefits of immortality.
Immortality. No, of course. You spell that with 1 or 2 M's. I always forget. As far as I can tell, you didn't exist 5 years ago.
On the earthly plane, no.
People don't appear out of thin air. Who were you? How did you survive getting shot 6 times by Jimmy Barnes?
Is that your normal reaction to someone saving your life? Investigating them?
When I see something I can't explain, yeah, I look for answers.
Well, I've given you the answer, Detective. It's not my fault you won't accept it.
Who are you? What are you?
I've been trying to tell you I'm the devil.
This is not possible.
I assure you, Detective, it is.
Well, look, I have to admit I've seen some things I can't explain, but I don't believe in all that Bible stuff.
You're saying he caused the Chicago fire and Nazi Germany?
I'm saying that whenever he visits, death and destruction follow.
He's not what the world makes him out to be. He's a good person.
Before you fell, you were known as Samael, the light bringer.
I don't go by that name anymore.
That was a name that connotated your father's love for you.
Right. Was casting his son into hell also an expression of his love?
Oh, God didn't cast you out of heaven because he was angry with you. God cast you out because he needed you to do the most difficult of jobs. Has Lucifer done anything recently to anger you?
Of course not. I'm not angry about anything.
So what? You just banished me to hell for shiggles? Be honest. You were pissed that I threatened your superhero status, and you were dying to punish me. You wanted me to suffer.
It's impossible to make him happy. If I give my opinion, I'm controlling. If I stand back and let him make his own decisions, I'm the distant father with the mysterious ways. Whatever I do, he assumes the worst possible intentions.
That's because nothing is ever good enough for you. What are you even complaining about, Lucifer? You got your own kingdom as a reward for bad behavior.
There are so many things about him that I find hard to accept, but I just have to believe I can find a way. Because I'd rather have him in my life than not.
I think it's time.
Time for what?
Time for me to retire.
We need to discuss Father. God might be retiring. We see God, and we need to figure out what to do if he does.
None of this feels quite real.
Yeah, I felt the same way until I saw this. I'm pregnant.
The world needs a God. Your return to heaven has been requested.
You need to become God now.
It's time, Lucy. Time for you to assume your place on Father's throne.
don't want to be God.
Okay, so what is the problem?
Well, I have 7 billion problems and only love one. But in order to be God, apparently, I need to care about all the humans on the planet. An impossible feat, seeing as I find a large majority of the human race to be insufferable.
They don't take orders from me. I believe their exact words were, "You're not the God of us." We need you on that throne.
I've realized that being God, it's just not my calling.
Do you think that there's any way that you can convince Lucifer to become God?
About that, Lucifer, he doesn't think it's...
His calling, yeah, I know. You told me last night.
You know, I believe him. You've been helping me do my job for the last 5 years. Now it's my turn to support you. That's what partners do, right?
It's more an issue of job description. God needs to be selfless. He needs to care about all of humanity.
So what does being God's consultant actually look like? If I'm meant to be God's consultant, I should know everything, right? I mean, we are partners, aren't we?
Much as I claim to know what will happen to me when I become God, I don't. I'm scared. I'm scared of what it would mean for us.
Well, I'm not scared. Well, who says God has to rule from heaven?
I have no idea why you always have so much faith in me.
So that you can help everyone. Every Dan down in hell who deserves another chance.
One thing is for sure. I have never loved anyone the way I love you, Chloe Decker.